off. Hopefully go do something interesting. In the next city, I think it was Alexandria we were about to go to. So let's get started and see what we find. Okay. It's also been a couple of days since I played this. So let's get it back together, find out what we need to do, and go do it. Let's call Simon. And let's go. I don't even need to go far. I don't even need to go far. I didn't need you, but it's okay.
Whoa.
The real lazy person in me doesn't care. Why are you up there? Whatever.
Are you ready? It is a long journey.
We can return later, so of course, I'm ready. Let's go.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
So we are going after the snake next, which is fine by me. Yay, we got
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Don't make me come down there.
Oh, say what? Are we going back to the real world right
Layla? Layla! Come on back.
now? We're a lady.
Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think you'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not gonna be happy with how you handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
Alright. So, now we're in the real world. And nobody has played an Assassin's Creed game before. These little machines.
Still looking for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
I'm not looking for it. I'm trying to explain. These are little Animus pods, and that's what we're playing is really a simulation of usually ancestors. So she must be a descendant of Bayek. Or the lady. I already forgot her name. I think she said Aya. But
Got the cyclosporin.
maybe.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe.
Okay.
I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon. He never puts in enough snacks.
Snacks. Interact. I actually kind of want to run around first. Because this is really cool.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
Bayek's mummy? Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Let's go up here. Let's go see what we got. Ooh.
Generator's holding up.
It's up
Good job,
there.
Layla.
Can't jump? Really? It can't jump to get up there? Come on. up there. I wanna get it so bad. She's not gonna jump. Okay, that sucks. Man, this is wild. So we're in this humongous cave. I wanna go outside. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, cool. Very interesting. Did we set this all up by ourselves? Because this is a lot of equipment just for one person. I think there's something up there too. I don't know how to get it. I'll suck it up. We'll get it later. Ooh, was that something? Hey, 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 hey.
Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus.
Okay, but can I grab
The
it?
genetic sequencer blueprint. Never got the creases out.
Okay, so I can grab them. I just have to figure a way to get up there. We'll do that in another video. Because I'm sure we will get right back out of there again. Eventually. Hey, some more notes. Okay. Oh,
One
that's
bar.
the whole thing.
No, half a bar.
Alright. What? Okay. Let's see. Bike notes. Whoa. Okay. I'm not gonna read this right now because my nose is stopped up. But if you guys want to read it, pause it and you can read along. Animus design. I think that's what we just picked up. Alan Rickon, Desmond. Ooh. Let's read about Desmond. Wow. Okay, this is really interesting. If y'all don't know Desmond, he was one of the protagonists from the other game. I can't remember which one, but he is. Let's see, pictures? Oh, okay. Alright. This is interesting. I don't know what WER is. Weird. Okay, we'll get out of this. Since it's beeping at us to get back in here, we will get back in. Yes.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
Yeah, it is kind of badass. Alright, so we're gonna get back in, hook ourselves back up, and then we will return as Bayek, I'm assuming. What? That was just the very beginning? Oh my god. We're just not getting the title card. That is intense. So I guess this is where our journey really freaking begins. So he ain't doing nothing with that weird. Alright, why would I skip it? A store, okay. Alright, bet. So where?
I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both.
Okay.
Yamu. Home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
So we're gonna hold the track.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta go this way.
Yeah.
So, wow, number one. Let's go, let's go. Because we are way lower than all the rest of those combined. Lake Mariotis? See, that's how that's pronounced. Okay. So we're gonna make our way to the priest at the temple. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No
Oh, I'm
one
so
can
sorry.
help me.
Ignore me.
No one.
Can I go over this?
can
Oh,
see
I
my
can. Okay. That's all. Move, lady, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna run the rest of the way so I don't run nobody else off. Alright. Sir, your luscious leopard. Brent. Tell me what you need.
Bayek, what good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menehet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his
You
grace,
luscious
made me
leopard
his
whenever you
second.
get promoted?
And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Please.
Of
somebody
course,
call
of
Carol
course.
Baskin right
At the
now.
moment
Get
of
her
your
the
pleasure.
outfit. Alright, let's
Ready
start the
to
tour.
see our beautiful temple?
Yes.
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life,
Rustic way?
which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
This is rustic?
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
That was the tour?
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as guests.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There is no need to attack a man from behind when outnumbering him 4-1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over Attainer's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path.
Do we gotta go find them? Oh god, come on now. How do I find them? Alright. You little brat. Alright, here's one of them. There's one of them. There's two. I need one more. Alright, let's go get those three first. Are you on the roof? Oh, how did you get up here? So
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Are you
Only the
following?
priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now.
Hush.
Start from the riverbank.
Sound like my mom. Hush. Are you still following me? A little bit? Where'd a little bit go? Oh, there she is. Okay. There's one.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Nyla. You're getting in the priest's way.
Yep. Oh, I feel like I'm messing up something.
Lion? There
Nyla, are you
Peace
following?
will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiator Soris.
Soris! Stay back!
Like, kid.
Nyla, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
Okay, it's a big temple. Y'all getting yourself into trouble. Interesting. You're an all. Why are you an all?
Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there.
Can I just pick him up? Okay,
This way.
interesting.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
You're
That's the
welcome,
last of
little
the
brat.
children.
Get out of the will. Kids, man. Alright, go this way. That feels right. I did it! Woo! Back to where I was supposed to be.
Look at this. Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Oh, excuse me.
Manahet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
And what did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them.
Oh.
Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
Yes, it does. My firm hand. I wonder if Simon's still over there. Because I definitely call him. Okay. Go, go, go. I didn't mean to push on these people. That was not my intentions to be rude.
B, this looks like a child made it.
These cat mummies are false.
So speak.
Greetings. I am...
You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
What I want is to ask about false idols sold at the market.
I have heard rumors of such, but there is nothing to them. Now leave if you want to avoid trouble.
Sir, look how bigger I am than you. I will literally break your stuff in half. Do not play me.
You filthy. And then, how dare you try to trick me into paying for this junk?
These cat mummies are false.
I'm on you.
Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Medjay? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When the leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help.
This is so like a...
I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
Oh, beautiful
There
eyes.
you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Medjay is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Oh, I feel bad for him. I want to find his book, but I got stuff to do too. Speak.
Do you know anything of flawed mummies sold to tourists?
If you are not here to buy, I have no time for your questions.
Menehet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business. So keep your distance.
I see a lot of people that need their butts whooped. See a lot.
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Okay.
This looks like a child made it.
Let's hold it again. Do I have to continuously hold it? Oh. So you have to continuously hold it down to make it tonight. Okay. And there he is. Speak.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Oh,
Well,
you seem
you
shady.
see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it.
No one will find
So I can't hear him?
I cannot wait to see what your guts look like.
Rage too, huh?
This one's a worthy fighter. I sing his...
He's heavy on you, huh? There we go. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's go. I was like, I knew you seemed shady. Oh, hey. Oh, wow, that animation was rough. Let me get this little version before I go deal with this man. You know he about to get the business, and that's what's about to happen. So, what you hiding in here for? You hiding?
Yes. A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
That's true. Run now, or forever hold your peace.
Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace.
Wow, how sad. Alright. So let's see. We need to go over here. And that is our goal. Simon! Why do you keep running away? Shh. No. No! Can I get that horse? Get off. Get off now. They're dead. They're asleep. Take down. Sir, I'm about to take your horse. I don't really care. Absolutely, yes. I'm sorry, Simon. I'm so sorry, but I got a horse now.
Whoa.
Let's dismount. Hey. Hey. Camera, Kenny. Is it too far? Stupid. Let's go.
Should not be seen in this area. Rest easy, now that this is done.
Wow. Okay. Let's just take out the dude on the hill. You know, just for the heck of it. Let's go ahead. Take him out.
Whoa. Hey now.
Kill him. Toppled over. Alright, let's loot him. Alright, let's go back. Look, you're supposed to know what's worse is coming, so that's the right shit. Move out of the way. Let's go. Okay.
Ah, here you are.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Ispet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.